that we've been hearing a lot is amplify. And again, like content, this can mean just about everything, right? It's sharing things, it's all different things. So I actually like Merriam-Webster's definition, which is to increase the strength or amount of, especially to make louder. And that's what we're trying to do with our content, right? We want to increase the strength of that content and make sure that we're really getting it out there. So we've talked about social sharing, we've talked about engaging influencers, remembering our customers, but really in content marketing terms, one of the forms that we're really seeing this emerge in is native advertising. So that's the last term I'll throw your way. But as you look at native advertising, what it really means is advertising that becomes seamless with a user's experience. Doesn't feel like advertising. So the reason that you're doing native advertising is that here you are in your first, right in the middle, and then you've got your first circle, and this is your coworkers, this is your mom, it's everybody that you know really, really well and trust, and it's your fans. The second circle are the friends of those people. It's customers that you've engaged with a little bit and kind of know who you are. So you're still reaching these people with your content, especially if you're doing advocate amplification like we were talking about earlier. But who we don't reach is this third circle. It's people who are interested in our content, people who are interested in our brand or organization, but they're not connected to anybody who is our biggest advocate, and so they're not seeing our content. So that's where native advertising really becomes helpful. And I'm going to tell you right now, this first example, this is actually from two of our partners here at Cision, but the other examples I'm giving you are just other examples of native advertising. So what you see here is recommended stories. You guys have probably seen this 1,000 times, where you're reading an article. This one's from Time. Maybe it's on the Chicago Tribune. And you get to the bottom and you see more articles from the Tribune and more from around the web. So all of these here, these recommended for you, these you might also like, these from around the web, these are native ads. And they're placed here as stories that are relevant to me. And the way that the algorithm works with these partners is that they don't look just at the content of the article that Google's going to sell HTC1, but they look at what you as a reader have been reading in the past and what you might be engaged with. They look at people who are similar to you and things that they've clicked on. So they might say, Heidi and Lisa both live in Chicago, they both work in PR software, and Lisa clicked on this article, I'm going to give it to Heidi. I get a ton of mortgage stuff and celebrity news because embarrassingly, not only am I looking into buying a house, but I read a lot of celebrity news. So the algorithm knows that about me. So it's a great way to find that third circle. It's being served up to the people who are interested in finding you, but you're finding them where they are. You're finding them in the articles that they're reading. So that's a network of about 100,000 sites, I'd say, between the two companies that do it. But you guys have probably all toyed around a little bit with Facebook-sponsored posts, too. Again, the whole idea with native advertising is that it's actual content and that for some reason it's being served up to me. Not just, I'm on Facebook, so I get this ad. So right in my timeline, my friends William and Catherine like fab.com. That's why they're giving it to me. William and Catherine like it. But I was inclined to click on this because it's a video that says the neighbors have better stuff. And of course, as you can see, when you do sponsor something like this, it's got 1,000 likes and 46 comments and 130 other shares. People start to engage with that content. It's a great way to just add a little fuel to the fire. So you really identify what your best content is, and then you're able to engage from there.